Steve and Karen, Metro, and we have two of the boys from the script with us this morning. We have Mark. Morning, Mark.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good, thanks. And we got Danny as well. Morning, Danny.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Hey, good, thanks. Now,
I'm just in heaven.
Oh, Karen's melting.
It's the accents.
Karen, how come you didn't say after my accent and you went after Danny's accent?
I was saving it all up for the end.
Looks do not come across. Looks don't come across the airwaves.
Mark has a great face for radio, in fairness.
I have the face for radio.
He's in good company then, because so is Steve.
Nice.
Hey, it must be great though, boys, having a proper Dublin accent, is it?
I don't know what it's like to have anything other than that, you know. We try all the time, but this is the one we're afflicted with.
Well, in fairness, we're from Seattle in America, and we put on this just to get the girlies, you know?
The thing is, right, you could say any run-of-the-mill word, right? Like, say, I don't know, Danny, say plant pot.
Plant pot.
And look at Karen's face, man. She's loving it. Mark, say something like, I don't know, shopping trolley.
Shopping trolley.
Oh, that was Johnny! Blinking heck, that was good.
We're going with shopping? Shopping trolley?
Oh, no,
Shopping
it's
trolley.
all gone wrong again now.
Having the Irish accent, though, does it help you get, like, free upgrades on, if you want to travel first class on an aeroplane?
It gets you away with an awful lot. I'm sure the Geordie accent does, too, because that's one of my favourite accents in the UK.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, it really is.
Well, a canny bag of tuna, that's good news for me.
Yeah. I wouldn't kick it out bed for eating crisps.
Well, listen, boys, it's good having you in this morning. Your new song coming out soon, 2nd of September, Hall of Fame with will.i.am. It's totally different to what you've done in the past, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know, you have to kind of evolve over the time of music, and you can't give people a little bit the same, or everyone was saying, your albums are very samey. Our good friend will.i.am decided to jump on it with us, so that was a huge treat for us. We've never ever done a feature before, so that was a massive one for us.
Did you manage to get Will off his phone long enough to take part, or did you have to tell him off?
He
was still on Twitter while he was doing the vocals as well. So you see, what I found amazing, right, is that it's not just an isolated instance. If he's on the phone once, then that's fine, okay, you know, give him hassle over it. But he was holding the Olympic torch while he was tweeting. You know, he came down from the sky with he came down from the sky with Tyler James, and he was tweeting. The guy is he literally is a computer.
But he never answers his phone when you call him. How weird is that?
Yeah, the tax man.
I know you're on your phone, dude. I know you're on your phone. I can see it every day. Answer that thing. I'm calling.
It's like the worst thing that could ever happen to will.i.am is if he lost his mobile phone. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
could you imagine when I'm a celebrity, get me out of here? He'd be the only one sitting there on Twitter, you know?
Hey, you mentioned the Olympics. Were you watching the Olympic opening ceremony?
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
My favourite part was the Chariots of Fire, Mr. Bean part. It was it was so funny. Yeah. And I'm glad you guys got across like the kind of the English wit and humour and stuff as well. It was really, really good. The Queen as well. Give it up to the Queen.
I know.
Come on.
How good was that?
So good.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
It was just good that it was really open, and for 2.5 hours straight, it was just a solid show. Personally, I really, really enjoyed it.
Can you imagine being there doing the gig though? Can you imagine being asked to come along to perform at the Olympics? That would be pretty nerve-wracking, wouldn't it?
It would be, but the one thing I couldn't imagine is, I don't know if you're watching when the opening ceremony opened up, nobody really commented about that hour where all the extras started to walk on. Did you notice when you were bringing on the sheep? And you were bringing on, did you not see the guys who were brought on as scarecrows?
Yeah, I saw that.
They were real people. That dude had to stand there for an hour.
Yeah, his arms must have been killing him.
He must have been in bits. They deserved a gold medal for that alone.
Can you imagine you've been asked to be at the Olympic opening and you're like, oh yeah, get in, I'm going to be on with all of these stars and everything. Well, actually, we want you to play a scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
That wasn't as boring as the poor girls who all they had to do was toss an apple with their aprons. I was like, is that it?
I'm sure they'd like to toss an apple with an apron.
Yeah, fairness.
Jesus, love,
that sounds like you're trying to describe something else, Karen.
This is a morning show here,
I know,
Karen.
it's going to be a family show.
You have filthy minds. I mean, what could tossing an apple possibly mean?
I tell you what,
you better wear protection. We have dirty minds.
I tell you what we need to do, right? We need to douse Karen with a wet flannel, and while we do that, let's play a new song with will.i.am out on the 2nd of September. This is called Hall of Fame. It's Metro with Danny and Mark from the script.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best.
Steve and Karen on Metro. We've got Danny and Mark from the script with us this morning. Hey, that is such a good tune. You know, normally with me, if I hear a song, I have to give it a few listens to it, but straight away, instantly likeable.
Nice, thank you
man.
very much.
Thank you.
We love it a lot, and the listeners do as well. The new album, your third album, and it's called 3. Did that take a long time to think about?
It took us ages, you know. No,
All the liberation.
There's 3 of us in the band.
If there's ever going to be a time to call your album 3 Love, it's now. Let's be fair.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
fault the logic, can you?
Well, we recorded it in Studio 3. As I said, it's our third album, and there's 3 of us in the band.
Right.
But we were kind of taking the lead from Adele. You know, it's just about kind of summing up her mental age. You know, when she did 19, and then again 21.
Yeah.
Ours is 3.
And the cover of the album, Danny, it's got you taking up most of the picture. How do you feel about that, Mark? Just having a little shot of you in the background with Glenn there. Do you feel a little bit left out?
I don't. I encourage you. Believe me, when we're sitting in a restaurant or having a drink in a pub and he has to keep signing autographs and I'm enjoying my food, that's when it's awesome.
I'll tell you what, that won't be for long now, because he is on the front cover of the album, and this is the thing. The same way I can't walk down the street and I can't have a nice ale meal while I'm out with
I
someone.
look far too
It's the
grumpy.
same.
People don't approach me. See, you mess it up for yourself.
By smiling.
You're far too friendly.
I
to
messed
people.
myself up by being a
You gotta
pleasant
be a
person.
little bit grumpy like me, and I'll sit there with a frown on. People go like, "There's no point in going up to that guy."
In fairness, if Mark was on The Voice, the chair would still be turned around. There'd be no one on his team. There'd be no one on his team.
But that show is called The Mouth, not The Voice.
Now, I know she's managed to mention beer there. Is there going to be any lyrics on the new album 3 that mention booze at all?
There's,
And there's this, I can't even mention the name of the song, but yeah, there's one about actually a pub crawl.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's really fun.
The song
It's
is
really
actually
fun
just
stuff.
about a whole pub crawl. Yeah.
Because you do sometimes come across like you might have a bit of a drink problem. I know the Irish like a drink, but some of the lines from your last songs, I mean...
We did pass our exams in drinking, actually, yes. It's
Very good.
definitely true. We've got good, strong livers.
Have you ever been out on the lash in Newcastle?
Many times.
Honestly, yeah, we have
Newcastle's
loads of
is
times.
the spot, I'm telling
Newcastle, honestly, the ladies in Newcastle are lovely.
You think I'm joking when I say I really like that accent? I'm not joking.
He
at all.
does.
I really
This
do.
is good. It's all good.
Just keep. In fact, I'll just step out the room. shall I?
Yeah, you leave, man. You just keep talking, Karen.
Danny, you know
Yes, sir.
your hair, because I like to spike my hair up a bit. You've got a canny bouffant going on there, haven't you?
Nice.
I mean, how many inches is that? It's a good.
Right now,
It's a
right
good-
now
it's
he's
a
got
good
headphone
8
hair.
It's a good 8 inches. Oh no, you're talking about my hair. Sorry. Right, no, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty high.
Do you do that yourself as well, or do you get like someone
Yeah,
else to
I
do it?
No, I get like a little team of 4 people working.
They're
on it all day.
like the people out there, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. You know all the little dudes that come out. He whips them out of his pocket and he run up and start doing his hair. Don't mind him. That's what happens. There's all these little dudes.
And Mark, what's it like if you try and touch Danny's hair? Does he? Get off me hair! Stop touching me hair!
It's chalk and cheese between me and Danny because clearly I have the best hair in the band. You know,
Lovely and shiny.
I'm follically challenged for those out there who want to
don't
know.
know.
So it's complete chalk and cheese. He's got a good set of hair, but not for long, I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you think he's going to lose it soon, or...?
Of course he is, or it's going to go grey. Whatever my voodoo doll says is going to happen is definitely going to happen.
And do you use gel or do you use hairspray?
I use it's this yellow stuff called Gots to be glue, and I mean literally it is
It got
glue.
to be glue.
It's like if God had gel, he'd be using this stuff because it is just you use it once in the morning and then you don't use it for
His
the rest
hair
of
is
the week.
his hair is wind tunnel tested.
It's literally it's amazing.
There are other hair products available.
If I fell and it hit me head, my hair would smash. It really would.
It would shatter all over the street.
Now, we have a little feature on our show that we call the Baby Jukebox Generator. We play it at about 9:30. Now, what that is, we get your date of birth, and then we whiz the clock back 9 months to see what your mammies and daddies were listening to while they were creating new
In
life.
fairness, that is actually brilliant.
Yeah.
I can probably tell you what my ma was listening to.
Go on then,
6
have a
children.
guess.
Well, she wasn't listening to anything clearly. 6 children later, there wasn't a
I was
television.
going to say, there definitely wasn't a telly in your house, was there?
No.
Well, it just so happened that we have your date of birth here, so we've worked out the
Yeah.
songs your mums and dads
no.
were listening to.
Okay,
Go on.
so should we do you first, Mark?
You guys
easy.
can do me first.
Easy. Let Karen do Mark.
I'll do Mark first, Steve. You just
And then
stand
she
back.
can do me.
Do I have a preference, Steve?
Right. So this is the song. Just imagine your mum and dad now getting jiggy with it.
What were they thinking?
Yeah, exactly. That was on. Nice beat to it though for your dad there, isn't it, Mark?
It's strange.
Listen,
Love really hurts.
it's a bit pacey for me dad, which
You know what I'm saying?
it says a lot about me when it come out. And I know it's weird subliminally. That song did something really weird to me right there.
I bet it did.
I must know it in some weird way.
Bit of Billy Ocean never hurt anyone.
Yeah, and Danny, are you ready for yours?
Oh no.
Here we go.
Your hair's
Blondie.
beautiful.
It's atomic.
6.
So there you go.
Yeah, thank God he came out as a bald baby.
Oh, well, there
He
you
actually
go.
didn't. He came out.
If
He
you've
was
seen-
born with that head of hair.
If you seen my baby shots, you'd be like, no way, he doesn't have a full head of hair. I literally came out with an Elvis quiff.
He literally came out with that
Yeah.
head of hair.
I did my hair with placenta.
With that pot of gel in your hand as well.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not liking where this interview's going now, Karen.
I think
Are
we
you?
better wrap it up.
I think we'd better leave, yeah. Hey, listen, boys, all the best. New song out 2nd of September,
Thank
and the
you so
album
much,
out
boys.
on the 10th, is that right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
good, good. Just to double check so we all know where we're at and we can put it in with diaries.
Nice.
Big time.
Thank you.
Hey,
Well,
nice one,
thanks
guys.
so much. Lovely
Steve
to
Karen,
meet you.
guys.
Steve and Karen, listen, you guys have supported us from day one as well. So we just want to say on behalf of the band, thank you very much for pushing new music, and we wouldn't
A
be who
new
we are without
hair
you.
gel.
A new hair gel. It's all about the hair
You're
gel.
more than
Spreading the
welcome.
word.
Cheers,
Thank
boys.
you.